Hello, and how's everyone doing at home? So today, thanks to Radiolink, I have the T8S 8-channel radio sent to me for a review, and I thought maybe we'd go over it, show you some basic setups, and then show you how it actually corresponds to the airplane and some of the adjustments you can make. So, you get your box, and it's just a standard little box. Has all your basic information on it, lets you know that you can use this radio on pretty much any RC created. And then you get the radio, which, man, when you're looking at it, it reminds you a lot of like a video game remote. And it's really good in the hand. It fits real easy. I like these gimbals. They're very responsive. Their auto homing and return stuff works really nice. You got all of your basic trim adjustments, and then your other 4 channels are located on the back here. One's a scroll wheel, an intermediate button, and 2 3-way switches. And then you got your charging port, and this does connect through Bluetooth to your telephone. So you can use that to store all your model memory and do all your adjustments. It also comes with this little piece here. This is one of these auto return to home, so you can put it on your left stick if you'd like to drive your RC cars with it or whatnot, or if you're just left-handed and want to try it that way. Or you can use your programming to move everything throttle-wise over to this stick and still use this for your RC cars and boats. So you also get a nice set of instructions, and these are pretty thorough. You're going to want to read these. This has a lot of your basic information you're going to need to get this set up and started. In order to get it going, you're going to have to go to Radiolink's website. We can move this in a little closer here. And then when you get there, you just type in Radiolink, then click on radiolink.com. And you'll go up here to radio, and you'll see there's the radio we're needing, the T8S. Oh, let's see. There we go. And you want to click on it. It'll open up all your stuff for that, and this will tell you all of your specs and everything that we've already gone through. And so what you're going to want to do is go up to the apps. Click on the apps. Alright, after you clicked on apps, you're going to get over here, grab your bar and slide down. And you're going to see this guy right here. You're probably going to have, if you don't already have one, you're going to need to download a code scanner on your cell phone so you can scan that. And if you're using a newer version of Android, you may get this. I had this pop up on mine. I was able to use it, but I just want to make you aware that does pop up. At least it did on mine. So download that app. And that's all you really need from the site here right now. Well, let me get the radio set up and show you how to power that on, and we'll go through the app a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go to the app. Set that there so you can see it nice and clear. You want to go to your radio. Hold your button in until that comes on. Now we're going to have to hit connect, and this is telling me right there's the radio, so we're going to connect to that. You got the beeping, so we are connected. We're syncing up now. There we go. Usually just hit a couple buttons and then I'm able to connect. Now to use this one for the first time, I did have to go into my Bluetooth settings and link up with this and get it paired beforehand. After that, I haven't had any connection issues. So as you can see, there's our values. So if I was to, let me bring this in a little closer. You can see as you move the toggles, you are getting your movements. Throttle up, throttle down. Since it is an airplane, we'll be sitting at a negative 100 at idle position. So, and that's your first 4 channels, and you can see if they're 3 position switches. Got the other one. Looks like we need to get it back to neutral. Our scroll wheel, and then our intermittent button. Every time you click it, it just goes for a second. Alright, so now you can see what we have going on here. If I was to take and plug in my airplane, now you should come pre-bound, mine did, but if you do need to bind your receiver, all you have to do is turn your radio on, and on the side of your receiver there's a little button. Hold that in for a couple seconds and it should automatically pair, no problem. Let me plug this in. For safety purposes, if you're going to be messing around with your airplane, especially indoors, remove your prop. Now there, it made the happy noise, so it all linked up, and you can see here's ailerons, elevator, got your rudder, and then we do have throttle. Okay, now that you have that figured out with your, say you're wanting to do some adjustments here, so let's go to servo. Then over to basic. Okay, this will give you all of your reversing. So let's say, right now we have our ailerons going this direction. We'd hit that, and you have the option to reverse or normal. Hit reverse. As you can see, still it hasn't affected it yet. In order to do that, you need to hit right. Now it's stored it. Now they're reversed. So we don't want to leave them that way because that will surely end in a crash. So we're going to turn that back to normal and hit right again. So now we're back to normal on that. Now if you wanted to go to, let's say your delays, now this will be your, how responsive this stick is. Right now really responsive. I have it turned up all the way because I like it to react immediately. But let's say I was wanting to fly this a little bit easier, or I wasn't comfortable with that high of rate. Just for example, we'll take it to 50. Get that out of there. Done. Then you'll have to hit right again, telling you that it's stored with the beeping. Now look how slow that response is. So you can see you could use this delay to really turn down how much movement you get when you hit the stick. I would think that 50 would be way too slow for just about anybody. Then you have your advanced. With your advanced, you're going to be able to do your mixing. So if you have a flying wing and you're going to want an aileron mixing, this will allow you to do that. Or if you have a V-tail glider or plane, this will let you mix that properly so everything works the way it's supposed to. This is your dual rates telling you how far your adjustments can move. I have mine all set at 100 right now. I want full movement out of mine. But, so that is that. I'll go back to basic here for a second because I have not hit right yet. There we go. Now I'm back to 100% on my ailerons. If you're wanting to bring up any of your other models, you're going to have to hit that read button. And so that is basically all your